Okay, today I want to talk to you about my supply chain pharmaceutical application for the blockchain. And I built it using my methodology, and I'll go into what that is. But today I'm going to show you the process and me going through and walking through and building that out for you. All right. My name is Arnold. I'm a certified blockchain architect and a certified smart contract auditor. And on this channel, I talk about not only is the demand for blockchain developers or smart contract auditors are going to go up because of the legislation and where we're going in the fourth industrial revolution, but these skills are going to be in demand. This project is also one of the ones that are in my school community, and my students learn how to build projects like this. And this is real world asset projects. Now, this supply chain pharmaceutical application, of course, there's regulations and things before this. You can put this on the blockchain. We know that for sure. But this is an example of something that you can build and put in your portfolio, right? And have the proof that you know how to build. So this is just one of the applications. I want to show you how we built it, right? And show you that this is one of the ones that you can have in your portfolio. And again, we're testing all this out. We're going to create a product name, and we're going to call it the flu vaccine. And then we're going to get a batch ID, and we're going to use PHR 2025-04. And then we're going to put in a quantity of 2,000. And because we're going to do flu, we're going to do syringes. And so now I just want to put in my date. Right, then our expiration date, because we need to have an expiration date. All right, so I got that done. Expiration date is in. All right, 5/7/2026. Now we want to put in a manufacturing location, and I already had one in there. And then also a manufacturer. And then, I like to put in a few notes and make sure we have some notes inside the app. Create. Now we're going to create our batch. And remember, guys, we have our blockchain running. So then once our MetaMask comes up and is connected to our hard hat local blockchain, as you can see here, and you can see that it's connected to our local blockchain. And when you create, you can see that it batch created successfully on blockchain and in the database, right? So now we want to go to our quality testing, and then we're going to put our batch that we just did, PHR 2025-04. And then the quality test, we're going to do a purity test. Now this is important. We're going to say passed, and then we're going to pick a date that we tested it, right? So I'll do 7/15, and then you want to put your tester. In this case, I'm going to quality number 004. That's the ID. And then we can put in our test notes that the vaccine has passed. All right, now we can put in our test values. And then we're going to submit the test results. Again, we have to go to the blockchain. Remember, guys, every time we have to do something, it goes to the blockchain, it interacts with the blockchain. And we confirm that we're doing that. Now, that's how you can track things on the blockchain with supply chain, especially when it comes with pharmaceuticals, right? Because each time it makes a transaction, we see that on the blockchain. That's how you can check it all the way through. We go to our update status, go to our batch ID, PHR 2025-4004, and we got to check the status. Now, the status that we're going to check, we just did a quality test, right? So you got to select the correct test that you just did. So we're going to do quality tested. Update the status. And you can see the blockchain address is there. We're going to confirm our transaction. Now, the fact that it was quality tested is on the blockchain. Batch status updated successfully. You see that in the lower right. All right, so we did those tests. Now I'm going to show you, here is the diagram. I'm going to zoom into the diagram of what you just built. And you guys need to see how comprehensive this application is. We just talked about the blockchain layer, which is here. You see the blockchain layer with the smart contract. And there's a local network over here. Hard hat network. Create the batch function, which we just did. Manufacturer role, that's the person who was doing it, right? And then the add quality test function. All right, so this is real time. This is what you guys just saw, right? And there's the update batch status function. That was the distributor role. Recall batch, that's the regulator role. And the get batch is the auditor role to help us build it out. Okay, you see it says the Web3 integration. We see that Web3 provider, contacts, contract hook, contract ABI, application binary interface, and then also user interface, React front end, right? This is MetaMask wallet provider. And here's the front end components, batch creation form, batch tracker, quality test form, audit dashboard, statistics, which then goes into the backend services, which is your express.js API server, API routes, the database layer, post GRE SQL database, batch table, quality tests, and audit logs are kept in the database. Okay, so this is what helps us build this out. So this is a sophisticated app for you to have in your blockchain portfolio. Now let me go back to, so when we go back to the application, you see that it's still connected. All right. Now, when you put that in the build doc and you build this out, remember, we want to make sure that our contract address is in the farmer chain in the application. So when you go back to, so then you're going to make sure after it's built initially, really before testing, you want to make sure your contract is in here. All right. Now, in the case when you're trying to connect, if you have any issues, sometimes it could be your ABI. What do I mean by that?
This is going to be your ABI, which is going to be under artifacts. You click into artifacts, right? And then under artifacts, contracts, secure farmer, SOL. This is your ABI. Remember, we talked about it in class, but you go down to securefarmertracker.json and you'll see this file.
So that was a demonstration on the supply chain pharmaceutical application for the blockchain that I showed you guys how to build. Now, what you want to do is you want to do two things. I have a career guide, a blockchain career guide below. So you can go down below, first click the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and grab the free blockchain career guide. Okay. In a few days, I'm going to show you the entire system that was built to help you not only get the skills, but help you understand on another level. So keep following the channel and come back for more.